Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 5 of Christy's from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches series 15. Today's sketch is by Gloria Montross. I'm pretty sure Gloria is not on YouTube, but if I can find her Instagram, I think she is on Instagram and I'm pretty sure I'm following her. I will definitely link that down below. And of course, as always, the full playlist for 30 Days of Sketches Series 15 is down below, as is the Facebook group, if by any chance you are not already a member of the group. Just follow that link. The one thing to remember, if you follow the link or if you would like to suggest somebody else join the group, is to please make sure that you or they answer all of the questions. That is the only thing that we ask. If the questions are not answered, unfortunately, we will decline the request automatically. There's just too many bots and Ray-Banners and God knows what else that try to join all sorts of groups. Okay, so let's get to this fun sketch for today. So I am using white textured cardstock here. That was from one of my Mercy Tiara kits. I did a little bit of mixed media on the background, not an awful lot. I just didn't want it to be stark white. You know how I am with my stark white. So I did a little bit of packaging technique with Distress Oxide in Worn Lipstick, and then a little bit of splattering with Heidi Swapp's Color Shine in pink. So I just did a little bit of that on my background. My circles are larger. I used here scraps, and I think if you watched my sort of prep a little bit, my prep video for the month, I was already talking about doing a scraps for scraps, so this would definitely fall into that category. I'm pre-recording this, so I'm not quite sure whether this will go up before or after I sort of do the intro to that new series. So I used just some bowls from my kitchen to do my 3 circles. They are larger than Gloria made them in the sketch, and because this one, my scrap was not quite large enough to do a full circle, it will not be on top the way it is in Gloria's sketch, because I definitely want this piece to be in the middle. I tried different combinations and I did not like how they came out. So I definitely want this one there, so it is going to have to go underneath here. Now, the question I have is whether I want to, I'm sorry, my windows are open, so we may have a little bit of outside noise, although I'm trying to do this quite early in the morning, is whether I want to ink my edges. So I have, definitely not in black, but I have some gray here from Stampin' Up. So let's give it a try on an area that won't show. And let's see what we think. It's very, very subtle. Very subtle, but you know, I do think it gives just a little bit of contrast. So let's just get that all the way around while I'm talking to you. Are you playing along with 30 Days of Sketches? It is such a fun series, and it has grown and grown. I mean, this is series 15, and I've been playing along. I think the only one, Christy did series 1 herself and just sort of got that, you know, up and doing, she was doing it for herself and for all of our inspiration. And then starting straight away in series 2, she asked some of us to play along. So I've been playing along, I think, since series 2. And unfortunately, in the last 4 or 5, with all of the sort of added mum duty and stuff going on, I've not been able to do all days. I did, for quite a few series, manage to do all 30 days. Crystal still does manage generally to get all 30 days done. I tend to be happy now if I can get between 15 and 18 layouts done through the series. And I also try, of course, to pair the series with anything else that I may want to do during the month. And that is often easy to do for most series. Sometimes I have to do a separate kind of project for series. Like this month, this Spiegel Mom Scraps, we have a collab going on. You will have seen that first video, I think, yesterday, and that unfortunately I'm not able to pair it with 30 Days of Sketches because it is a sketch collab of its own. Okay, so there you go, me blabbering on here. And, okay, yes, I do like that. So, let's get these circles down. I'm going to sort of do this in the middle so I can put everything where I want it. And, yeah, it's going to take up quite a bit of the real estate, more than in the sketch. Okay, so this and this, there we go. Let's do it this way, try and get this as straight as we can. There we go. This sort of here. There we go. All right, so we have the circles down. Now I'm doing one photo, and there is one photo in the sketch as well, so that we can put a little bit more adhesive here so that things aren't sticking up too much. And it is this photo that's going to go in the family album. It's another photo of Martina's 50th birthday, and I'm going to put the photo right here, pretty much as it is in the sketch. Now, in my case, because of the way I've arranged my circles, it is overlapping two of the circles. So my next question is, do I want to put some contrast here? I think that might be nice. What do you think, my friends? And maybe, I think that might be nice. Let me get my big scissors. Okay, so let's maybe cut this down so we can have a look and see whether that would look good and not be too dark. Actually, I kind of like that. I think it gives it a pop. It brings in the black that Martina is wearing and her sister, but it doesn't sort of bring it down too much. So I think we're going to do that, but just a very narrow border with the black. There we go. Okay, just, yeah, a nice, very narrow border, and then I'm going to, there we go, channel my inner Chanel and just cut along this. Probably not very well. I'm not very good at doing straight cuts, but hey-ho. There we go. All right. So we'll bring that in as well. And let's put the photo down. There we go. Yeah, I do. I like that. Okay. All right. So now in the sketch, the title is sort of up here. I think I'm going to put it down here. I think just the way it all flows. We'll see if I do a little bit of embellishing up here. There's a little tiny cluster over in this corner, which I'm definitely going to do. Very, very tiny. And I'm going to use some gold letters here. And I think I'm going to do 50, fab at 50 or something like that. Fab, yeah, maybe 50 here and fab or something like that. Now, there is no ampersand on here. Okay, well, that's annoying. There you go. Okay, so we'll have to see where I go with that. I definitely want to do the little cluster up here at the top. So I've got a Nicole Jones 911 viewfinder here, and I'm thinking I might want to put one of these golden yellow as well. So I brought a 2-inch circle punch here. I might do that, sort of like that. And then would I do a smaller, because I had a couple of labels here that I thought could be fun as well. Something like that. Not so sure. Do I want maybe a pink one on top? No, I find that is too... Oh, how about if I did... Okay, we did something like this because I have a couple of Chladni's cameras. Ah, there we go. I do think I like that a bit more. Maybe use this one. All right, let's put that down. Bring that up here the way it is there, and then we'll just cut off the bits. Let's do that. Go, and we'll cut this off. Have that up there in the corner. Now, do I want... maybe a little bit of a fishtail? Let's see how that would look. And it would bring in a little bit of the black. Shorten this a little bit. I think I would like that. It's going to bring in a little bit of the black. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, my friends. And this little Chladni wood button up here with the pink. Okay, so we have all of those colors, and we have this fun little cluster up here in the corner. Now, let's see here what we can do. I'm going to see if I can find a gold ampersand somewhere. Okay, so I did. Now it's shiny, but the tone is very, very similar. So this is glittery, this is shiny, but I think it's going to work. All right, so let's do our 50. I'm not one usually, in all honesty, for abbreviations like that, but fabulous would definitely be too big. Or do I prefer fab at 50? Yeah. Now let's bring this out. 50 and fab. All right. Let's bring this here. And we do have an exclamation mark here though, so that's good. 50 and fab, okay, so I do like that. Now, this I don't think is going to need an awful lot more. I guess, would I want maybe just something there? No, don't really need it, do we? Do we need anything? Now, what does she have down at the, see, I like that. Now, I do think we need a little something up here, but maybe something like that. That could be good there. Do I want maybe a yellow one? But if we did something like that and that. I'm not sure. Or do I have here... I'm not sure I like that. There, I think that would be better. Yeah, and then we could maybe just pop. There. Okay, now, the only question I have now is, do I want the yellow one instead? And I think I do. So it brings in some yellow here, here, and there. The pink as well. This is a dark navy that could almost be black. So I think that is what we are going to go with. Just a little extra embellishing in that little corner to finish anything. And I might... The only other thing I'm thinking of is we might want to put a few sequins. Do I want a few sequins or not? I'm not sure, my friends. There we go. Let's get that there. Okay. All right. So there you go. 30 Days of Sketches, Series 15, Day 5. In the books, playlist is down below, as is a link to the Facebook group. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now, my friends.